Hey, what is up, YouTube? It's Hamdog Hype, and welcome back to the channel. Today we have another Cards by Mail. This is another very, very special one, and we'll get into more of that in a little bit, why it is. But from the last few Cards by Mail, I did try a new mic. I've realized after I edited those videos that mic sucked, so I apologize for the quality on the mic of those videos. In the future, we'll try to fixing that. This is actually a brand new mic, a lot more clear, a lot more crisp. So I've already started editing videos with this mic. I already like it more. So this might be our mic going forward. As long as it's charged, I'll be using these videos. Otherwise, we'll just default to our iPhone mic. But this is a very special video. We got a few really, really cool cards in here, and I'm so excited to finally show these off. I just wanted to wait till I had a few special cards, and then I can show them off in like one long video kind of thing. But we'll just go over this package real quick. This is actually a late package I ordered from TCG Player like 2 months ago. This was coming last month in August, but for some reason it didn't come in. It has a Shadowless card and some first edition Fossil and Jungle cards, which we do need for our master set. Unfortunately, the Shadowless card I have bought now from another seller, so I don't know if I should return these. I'm not really sure. I don't know if I should return this. It's a Pokemon Trader was a Shadowless card. I don't remember how much I paid for them. And then we had a Jungle and a Fossil card, all at near mint. So let's see how the seller did. The seller did refund me because the package was a month late, but then it literally came in a week later. I kept telling him I'll wait a week. I don't care. I'll wait some time. I really need these cards, but I guess the post office said that they had lost his package. Well, they had lost my package, so that's why he refunded me. So I really do want to make things right with the seller and see how we can do. But yeah, we did order this Pokemon Trader, which we need for our Shadowless Master, which now we have. But you can definitely tell this is Shadowless. I'll probably just keep this in the sleeve. It has a 99. And this actually looks pretty decent. It has some scratches on it, so maybe it's closer to LP. Yeah, a lot of scratches there. Probably closer to LP, but again, that could just be a sleeve. I'm actually not gonna take that out in case the seller does want it back. I do want to make things right with that seller, but anyways. This is the Ghastly now, first edition Ghastly from Jungle. Very, very cool card. This isn't uncommon because the Haunter and the Gengar are both hollows. And there is a few scratches here and there. Probably still closer to light play. Probably still closer to. Actually, no. I think this actually might be closer to LP. Probably very LP. At this point, this card was free because they canceled the order and refunded it. And I'm sure they have some for insurance, which helps them get money back. But I'll just keep this card the way it is. It's gonna finally go into our jungle. Our Jungle Master set. And then we finally got the Scyther. This one took me forever to get. Just could not get this. This is the second time the Scyther showed up late. The first time when it showed up like super late, it was not the first edition version, so I felt really annoyed. But now we finally got this one, so it's very nice. Wow, this feels really good, this card. Very, very thick. Almost as I was gonna say, almost like it came out of the pack, but no, the back is not so great. The top, a lot of edge wear on top, some scratches there, some little indents, a lot of edge wear on the bottom too. It actually has a little damage. I can't tell if that might be actually be an ink defect. It's hard to tell, but definitely LP, not near mint. So yeah, that's fine. I'll probably just keep the cards the way they are. See if I can make a deal with the seller somehow. Hopefully, maybe I can, I don't know, Venmo them or something. I feel bad when these packages get canceled and they come in like a month later. This is like the second or third time this has happened, actually. So yeah. All right, very good. So that was our first package. Very cool cards to add to our master sets. Now this one's really, really cool. This is a Neo Discovery card. This is the Kabutops. I got this on an eBay auction, I believe, for $40. Let me check. Yeah, I ended up getting this for $43. It was near mint. I think it was closer to LP, but LP was around like 37. And near mint's like 68. So I was like, whatever, I'll pay like kind of halfway through. With the shipping and the taxes, oh my gosh. I ended up paying like 50 something, which is annoying. I gotta figure out a way around the shipping and taxes thing. I want to go to my local card shops, but I just don't have many around here. And I've kind of bought a lot of things I need from them at this point. But I love that Destin Rivals sleeve. I really wish we had Destin Rivals ETB. We have not yet opened up one on the channel. This card looks amazing. I love Kabutops. This card, I kind of want to keep it in the sleeve. I just want to see how it is first. Let's just take it out very carefully. This is like from 2001? I don't know, 2001. A few print lines. Ooh, a lot of print lines. That is not from like damage from the actual person. I was able to take that little off. Yeah, be very careful doing that. I did it on a vintage card the other day and actually made an indent, so I'm a little bit more careful about it now. I didn't realize how hard I was going. Now, I would say this is very close to near mint. Besides the scratches, yeah, I think I got a really good deal. So instead of paying the $68 for near mint, I got it for way less. So I'm gonna put it in. Actually, I'm gonna put it back in the Destined Rival sleeve. Sometimes I don't like the sleeves that the sellers give me, but this is a really nice sleeve. Actually, I don't know if it's an acid-free sleeve. So I do have definitely. I'm just gonna use my acid-free sleeve. In case you're wondering what sleeves I use, just make sure I don't scratch the hollow. Oh, that did not sound good. In case you're wondering which sleeves I usually use my Milky Row. I can never say that. I was calling these Mikey Row for a while. These are Milky Row sleeves. They're acid-free, non-PVC, so I really like these. And then if you want penny sleeves that are exact fit, I really like these exact fit sleeves. These are so nice for your reverse hollows if you go for master sets. And then I use Fab Maker for Yu-Gi-Oh stuff. So very cool, very nice actually. I really like that haul. And now this is why this video is gonna be really special. This is actually a card I've been wanting to add to my collection for a while, and this card recently exploded. And I am talking about exploded. This is the Celebrations Pikachu from, I think, 2022, I forget, but there was a Celebrations, Pokemon Celebrations, I think for the 30th, or no, maybe I forget. I think it was the 25th anniversary. But I ended up buying this for $6. The reason why I'm saying this exploded, PSA 10 for this card is like $600, which is insane, and I think it's only going up. And I've always wanted this card in my collection, I just never got a chance to buy it, and I was like, if PSA 10 is going up, but the raw value hasn't, this is the best time to snipe it. And I'm so glad I did. The value of this card, I think it's approaching $10 now, raw, which is insane. But I really want it for my collection anyway, because we do have a master set we're trying to complete of the Celebrations. And the reason why these raw are so cheap compared to the PSA 10 value is because for some reason, there's a lot of damage on these cards. When they were printing these cards, there's a lot of damage, so it's nearly impossible to get a PSA 10. This, at most, would probably get a PSA 8 because of all the whitening on the sides. I don't see any obvious scratches or defects. There's maybe a little scratch, but that could also just be the art itself. So, yeah, probably close to a 7 or 8. So it's like very hard to get this in PSA 8. PSA 10, excuse me. We're not looking to get PSA 10s. I just really wanted this in my collection, and I knew with the whole PSA 10 market, with like the bubble moon and everything, if I didn't get this now, this card's probably gonna be like $100 in like a couple months. So I just want to snipe it now while it's at its lowest. I was able to get it for $6. Nowadays it's like 8 to 10, and it's climbing. So that's basically what I wanted to show off today in this video. So very nice. I'm gonna quickly go ahead and grab my my jungle and my fossil binders, and we're gonna add those cards to our master set. So I'll be right back in about 2 seconds. All right, so I got my master set of my jungle and my fossil. Sorry, my background is a little dirty, so I apologize for that. The binder itself has had some scratches from all the transportations. We may be converting to new binders soon. I'm starting master sets in Vaultex binders. The reason why I'm going for Vaultex binders is, yeah, they do limit you to only 360 cards per regular binder, but the quality of binders is just so much better with Vaultex. But the Scyther will go at number 10, right up there. So this is our first edition stuff, and that is an Aero Electrode, guys, down there, by the way. So Scyther will go in the top slot right here. So very cool. We finally got the Scyther. There were a lot of first edition cards that we're slowly adding to our set. And then we already have the Gengar and the Haunter Unlimited. I think I also have those in first edition. Yeah, I also have them in first edition. I'll go do a story behind how I got those cards one of these days. But I do mention I bought a binder as a kid, and those cards just happened to be in there as a kid. I was in high school, I think, at the time. And then the Ghastly is going to go right here. So we're only missing the Slowbro, I believe. Outside of the rares and the hollows, we're only missing Slowbro, I think. Yeah, Slowbro number 43. So we're almost done with that set. So very cool. We'll add those. I'm gonna keep the Pokemon Trader out for a bit to see what the seller wants, because I do want to somehow make this right with him, because they are losing some money in this transaction. So I feel kind of bad. But let's go ahead and zoom back in, and we'll end the video on here. So let me know how you guys think I did. So I think doing this with this one, we got this card for near mint at about $43 minus shipping and taxes, shipping tax just is such a killer. But my shipping tax was $43. Probably in the middle of very LP, probably. Really close to near mint though. So I think we did a really good deal on this. And then of course the Pikachu, near mint. Looks pretty near mint, but it's definitely not going to get a PSA 10. That's for sure. I think that's on the sleeve, not on the card. I don't know why I always get like dirt in there. But anyways, let me know how you think you guys we did. Let me know how you guys think we did. Sorry, this is like the 5th video I recorded today, so I've lost my voice a little bit. But leave a comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys all in the next video. Peace out.